So, hello everybody, and in particular, Mary. Hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. So I'm going to do a quick little video. I actually just had the pleasure of meeting one of you guys, and her name was actually Mary. She came and picked up some cassava cuttings, and she was worried it was too late to plant them. And well, I'm in Central Florida. We do have winters here. you know, from December to March, we can get pretty hard whacked with a good frost or a freeze. But regardless of where you are, it is never too late to be growing something. And in this case, it happens to be cassava. I put these in literally just a couple days ago, 2 days ago. And I'm not expecting a huge crop out of them, but we've got about 2 months, 3 months, October, November, December-ish. And this variety happens to be Togo, which is one of the fastest rooting varieties that I have. It matures the fastest, gives you the tuberous storage roots the fastest. And so, I put some in. But even if you're not expecting to get a edible harvest off of it, you can still plant your cassava and save your cuttings to replant next year. Keep your plants going, take your cuttings, store them or pot them up, and get a nice early start next year for that massive, super easy harvest. And that's normally the way to go. Here in my area, we get about 2 to 3 harvests of cassava every season, and that's because I have several varieties. And like Togo here was very early variety. I can harvest 3, sometimes 4 times a year to get really good sized roots out of them. If you've ever seen cassava in the store covered in wax, I can easily get those size roots 2-3 times a year off of Togo, no problem. So yeah, there you guys go. I'm in my little oasis here. There's some malanga, which is taking off. Look at that, malanga is extremely happy. That wall of green there is malanga. The West Indian arrowroot over there. There's some cannas on the right there. Morning glories, edible root morning glories everywhere, growing on the fence. And there are ground nuts. Everything you see within this shot is 100% edible in one way or another. Pretty cool. Tons of food. And this shot right here that you're looking at, guys, bananas in the background, I will literally harvest, hundreds and hundreds of pounds of food, over a ton of root crops easily, just from this area, without question. And the bananas, and it actually goes pretty far back to where that banana is. Like, let's see, where's my finger? Where is it? Right there, that banana. She's in FHI 18, and she is just surrounded by arrowroot, malanga, and taro. Super productive crops with basically no care needed. Same with the cassava here. This bed was where I had my Cooney girls. They gave birth, had piglets here. I actually have the videos up. They were in this area right here. And all they did was go through, fork it up a little bit, loosen it up. And this cassava will absolutely take off from all that nutrition just from the pigs being here. But anyway, regardless, even if you have harsh winters, or you have somewhat mild winters like here in Florida, though our winters have been trending more towards having more, extreme cold events, down into the low 20s, which really whack things back. But you can always plant something, and you can always be preparing for that next season. You know what I mean? So, see you guys later. Love you. I love when I get to meet you guys. Thank you for supporting what I do and supporting yourselves, and moving all of us towards a better place where we're more reliant on ourselves so we can make this world a better place. And, you know, say screw you to the idiots trying to, you know, that want us all dead, pretty much, right? So love you guys. Grow that food and grow some Togo cassava. It's one of my fastest varieties. And I've got a pretty good collection of cassava, yeah. I got some really nice ones. Check out the links and everything below. And grow food, guys. See you later. It was nice meeting you, Mary. Get that cassava put in the ground. And, you know, around December, January, even if we don't get a huge frost, pull up the roots that you got, eat them or process them, and keep your planting material. So keep on growing, guys. See you later. Love you. Like and subscribe, and check out everything below. Beautiful, beautiful bed of cassava. This stuff will take off, no problem whatsoever. Those are the stock cuttings right there. And you can see we have some of the tip cuttings, which aren't even wilted. They're probably already rooting. Cassava roots very fast, but doesn't put on much roots. Those first few roots that cassava makes are going to become your storage roots, your swollen stems, your whatever they are on cassava. So you want to keep them a bit moist when you first put those cuttings in. But after that, carefree as all kind of as can be, right? Just let it grow. See you later. Beautiful morning coming out, looking at the nice prepared beds before the weeds and everything come in. Right.